Hello again, welcome back, welcome here for the first time, whatever it might be. Today we're going over fractions assignment 5, so let's math it up. Okay, so excited. I've always had this camera set up, but never does my cat come and join me. Right here, that's my cat. That's my cat's butt. Thank you for turning around just in time. All right, we're gonna get going. Today, assignment fraction 5, and we got a few different skills, adding, subtracting. Today we're gonna go over and include mixed fractions and improper fractions. So yeah, I'm gonna get started. First question, 1a. We're simplifying and writing as a mixed number if we have to. All right, 1a. So 6 and 10, we're gonna find the greatest common factor of both of these numbers. And I'm just gonna turn my music down a tiny bit. All right, greatest common factor between 6 and 10, it's gonna be 2. So we're gonna divide, whoa, that's a 0. We're gonna divide the top and the bottom by 2, which will give us an equivalent fraction, which will be in the lowest common terms, or simplified. So this is going to be 3/5. Now, that's equivalent to 6/10. That's our answer. Question 1b. 6/9. What's the greatest common factor of 6 and 9? It's going to be 3. You should be able to figure this out just using your knowledge of multiplication. When you do that, it's going to be 2/3. That will be equivalent. Question 1c. Now, 36/24. Now, you might not know offhand that it's 6, but yeah, it's hard to know that for sure. And it's also an improper fraction. So question 1c, we're going to start off with, let's start off with simplifying. We could take the full group of 24 out, but let's start off with simplifying it. So this is going to be divided by 6 and divided by 6, and this will equal 6/4. And so it's a little bit easier to do this now. So this is going to be equal to, 1 and 2/4. Now, what was the greatest common factor that was 6/4? 1/2. 1 and 1/2. This is going to be equal to 1 and 1/2, because I can divide both those by 2. Now, 12, that's what it is. I could have divided these by 12. Anyway, we got there. So even if I started dividing by 2 at the start, or by 3, it would have got down to this. This is the answer here, 1 and 1/2. Just took an extra step. 54/36. Now, what is the greatest common factor of these two numbers? 54 and 36. Is it going to be 9? Let's try 9. I think it's 9. You can do the trick where you can tell if they're divisible 3 and 6 together add up to 9, and 5 and 4 add up to 9, so they're factors of 9. So let's divide by 9. Divide by 9, and this is going to be equal to 6 over 4. Again, is it 12? 6 over 4, which will be equal to 1 and 2/4, which will be equal to 1 and 1/2. Does 12 go into 54? No, 12 goes into 60. So what would be the greatest, a greater factor? $54. Interesting. Just like late and I'm 1D. 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 1 and 1/2. It is, so the answer's right. Let's see if I'm gonna check this out here. 54/36. 54/36. So we know 9 goes into each 2. Goes into that 6 and 4. And then 2. That's what's going on. Goes in 3 and 2. 18. GCF. 18. So if I would have started with 18, it would have been faster. But you don't have to start with the GCF always. It's helpful because then we would have skipped this step here and this step here. We would have gone right to 4 halves. 3 halves. 3 halves. Anyway. 2A. I'm going to switch my camera view. 2A. Okay, so 2A is 4/3 plus 1/3, which will be equal to 5/3, which will be equal to 1 and 2/3. One was easy. 2B. Now, the lowest common multiple of these two numbers, or the lowest common denominator, is going to be 8, because 2 can multiply into 8. So we just have to multiply one side by 4, because 2 times 4 is 8. Whatever we do to the bottom, we need to do to the top. So it's going to be equivalent to 5/8 plus 4/8, which is going to equal 9/8, or if we write it as a mixed number, 1 and 1/8, and that will be our answer, 1 and 1/8. Makes sense? Let's look at the next one. So the lowest common multiple of 3 and 7. 3 and 7. In this one, we have to do cross multiplying. So we're going to multiply 3 and 7. So it'll look like this, times 7 times 7 times 3 times 3. So we're multiplying this whole side by 3 and multiplying this whole side by 7, which is each other's denominators. So this is going to bring us to an equivalent fraction with like denominators. And it's going to be 7 21st, 7 over 21, plus 27 over 21. Then you're going to add this, and you're going to get 35 over 21, and so there's a common number. So there's two ways you can do this. You can either take out the whole group of 21 first, or you can simplify it first. Both of these have a common factor of 7, so it's going to equal 6 over 3. That's not right. Sorry. 5 over 3. And that will be equal to 1 2/3. That will be our answer. 1 2/3. Okay. Another one of these. Just have to work with one side because they have the lowest common multiple is 6. So we just need to multiply this by 3, this by 3, and that's going to get us to an equivalent fraction. 5/6 plus 9/6 is going to be equal to, 9 over 6, and that will equal 14/6. So let's simplify this first by dividing the top and the bottom by the greatest common factor. So it'll be 7 over 3, and then we can take two whole groups of 3 from that 7, which will equal 2 1/3. Box our answer. Move on. Subtraction. Okay. So when we are subtracting, we are going to start off with just subtraction. So this one's going to be equal to 10/9. We have a common denominator. Just subtract the numerators, and then of course simplify. So it'll be equal to 1 1/9. Square our answer. Move on to the next question. This one, to create a common denominator, multiply one side by 2. So it's going to be equal to 6 over 4, subtract 3 over 4, which will equal 3 over 4. 6 minus 3 is 3. There's our answer. Okay, so 5 and 7 don't have a great common factor. So we have to cross multiply here. Times 7 times 7 times 5 times 5, and this will equal 21 over 35 minus 5 over 35, which will equal our answer of 16 over 35. And then we want to know, can we simplify that? 16 and 35. No, they don't have a common factor. That is our answer. C, D. 4 and 5. Cross multiply again. 5 times 5 times 4 times 4. And this is going to equal 25 over 20 minus 12 over 20, which will equal, that would be 23, 13 20ths. That is our answer. You cannot simplify that. Or it is simplified. All right, so now we need to do some adding here. Section 4, question A. Working with one side, times 3 times 3. Multiply our top to have a common denominator. So this is going to be equal to 1 and 1/6 plus 9 over 6. So this will be equal to 1 and 10/6. Now, we can simplify this. Divide by 2, divide by 2. And this will also be equal to 1 and 5/3, which will be equal to 2 and 2/3. You might be wondering why I never changed this one here, this one, into like this 6 into an improper fraction. I never do that when I'm adding, because it's just like 1. I look at it like this: 1 plus 1/6 plus 3 over 2, 3/2. I just find that simpler. It saves me steps. When you're subtracting, then I have to do that. I have to change it into an improper, but not when I'm adding. It saves a step there. All right, next one. Right, so again, I'm going to look at this 2 as if I'm adding it. Yeah, so this is going to be equal to, we got to, cross multiply. 3 times 3 times 2 times 2. It's going to be equal to 3/6 plus 2 and 4/6. So let's add those together, and that will be equal to 2 and 7/6, which will be equal to 3 and 1/6. All right. So again, I'm going to look at this one like 2 plus 1/3 plus 5/4. But lowest common multiple of 3, 4, and 2. So you can do this in a couple ways, I guess. You could look at it like get rid of this and just do this, and then do this after. Or you could just do it all. And the lowest common multiple of these numbers is going to be 3, 4, and 2 is going to be 12. So times 6 times 6 times 3 times 3 times 4 times 4. So our new fraction is going to be equal to 2 and 4/12 plus 15/12 plus 18/12. You can add those across. 4 and 15, 19, 19 plus 18, 19 plus 10 is 29. 29 plus 8 is going to be 37. So it'll be 2 and 37/12. Fun. Now, is there a common denominator? No. 12 goes into 36 3 times. So it's going to be equal to 5 and 1/12. And get three groups of 12 from 37, leaving one remainder. And then I'm going to want to check this one just to make sure my answers. Question C. 4C. 4C. Yeah, here it is. 1 and 5/12. That was fun. Oh, goodness. 5, 2, and 7. What's the lowest common multiple? It's going to be 70. I don't like that. Jeez. 70. It's going to be 70. Else, let's check it out. Yeah, I just know 5, 2, and 7. They're all primes. Yeah. Nothing. 5 times 2 times 7. Yeah. 70. Oh my gosh. Okay. I made this sheet. What did I do? Why did I do? Anyway, time to practice. Times 10. Times 10. Times 35. Times 35. Times 20. No. 10. 14. Yeah. Times 14. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go. Here, this is going to be equal to 2 and 28/70 plus 3 and 35/70 and plus 50/70, which will be equal to 2 and the 3 will be 5. And then 28, let's go 20, 50, 100. All right, so I'm going 20 plus 30 plus 50, which is 100. And 5 and 8 is 13. 113/70. So this will be equal to 6 is one group of 70 in there, and 53. No, sorry. 43/70. 6 and 43/70. Let's check that answer. 5, 4, D. Yeah. Fun. Well, just keep getting more fun here. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, let's do some pre-work here. 7, 8, 6, 6, 2, 7, 4, 3, 3. That's not prime yet. 2, 7, 2, 3, 3. 2 times 2 is 4, times 7 is 28, times 2 is 56, times 3 is 100. 56 times 3, 168 times 3, 300, 60, 440, no, 480 plus 6 times 488? What? I'm looking at my answer here. 56ths. Oh, geez. Well, I don't have to do that number. All right. I'm going to go through this again here. All right. Okay. Lowest common 7, 8, 6. 56. 7 times 8 is 56. 6 does not go into 56. All right, so let's do 7, 8, 6, 2. 2 does not go into 7, goes into that 4 times and that 3 times. Second 2, 2, 2, 3. Two times 2 is 4, times 2 times 7 is 28, times 2 is 56, times 3 is 168. 3 is 168. I don't want to do 168. All right, well. Uh, 168. 7 times what is 168? I don't like this. I want to do this a different way. This is hurting my brain. This is good though. 168 divided by 7 equals 24. 168 divided by 8 equals 21. 168 divided by 6 equals 28. All right. That was fun. Okay. Let's rewrite our fraction. This will be equivalent to 3 and 6 times 24, which is the same, close to 6 times 25, which will be 150 minus 6, 142. 142 over 168 plus 3 and 21 over 168 plus 2 and 28 over 168 plus 5 times 28. 5 times 20 is 100 plus 40, 140. 140 over 168. Hold on. 6 times 20 is going to be 120, 124. Interesting. My first one here, 6 times 24 be 144. Fun math. All right, just do a little reorganize. Let's make it a little smaller to fit. I love you guys, by the way. Thank you. I hate myself for making this, but if you're working through this, is good math. It's good for your brain. All right, so let's add our whole numbers. 3, 3, 2, 8. Let's add our other numbers and put it over 168. So 100, 200, 240, 280, 300, 320, 321, 325, 333. 333 subtract 168. 60, no, yeah, only once. 333, so this is going to equal 9 and something over 168. 333 subtract 160. 333, 233, subtract 60, 233, 170, subtract 8, 170, 160, 162, 165. Come on, 165. 65. Oh, this is so wrong. 165, 168. Gotta check it on my calculator here. 333 subtract 168 equals 165. So that's right, but it's not. Like something's wrong here. E. 4E. 4E. 10 and 55 56ths. Now what did I do in my adding here? 3, 3, and 2 is 8. 3, 3, 2 is 8. And then 9. Oh, I missed a 1. 1 is the last one here. 1 and 5/6. 1 right there. So this will be 9. 9, and this will be equal to 10. 165, 168. Now, are they both divisible by 56? 168 divided by 3 divided by 3 divided by 3. Oh my god. This is equal to 10 and 56, and 165 divided by 3 is 55. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm sorry. But I'm actually happy. I got there. I made some errors on the way. And I used my calculator. Because I was just like not willing to do all that math in my head, even though I did a lot of it. I wanted it to be accurate, so that's why I was using my calculator. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's another one of these. F. 4, F. 2, 4, 7, 8. 56. Does 4 go into 56? 40. It does. Thank goodness. Let's prove that. Okay. We'll go 2, 4, 7, 8. Well, else the GCF for most of them is 2, 1, 2, 4, 7. Still 2, 1, 1, 7, 2. Now we're all primes. 2 times 2 is 4 times 1. Times 1 is 4 times 1 is 4 times 7 is 28 times 2, 56. LCM 56. This is so much better. That last one was so hard. Okay. What times 4 equals 56? 28, so 14. Times 14 times 28 times 28 times 8 times 8 and times 7 times 7. Let's rewrite our answer, and I gotta do it small. So 2 and 30, 46. 56. 3 times 14, 46. Plus 28, 56. Plus 8 times 6 is 48. 56 plus 3 and 49 56. Now I'm going to show that, and I go 2 plus 3. Maybe I'll use red. 2 plus 3 is 5, and then 4 plus 2 is 6, 10, 14, so 140, 146, 155, 4, 162, 171, 171, 56, 46 plus 49 plus 28 plus 48. 171. What groups of 6 in there? 56. So 56, 3 groups. Yeah, 3 groups. So that'd be 8. And what would 56 would be 18, 150, 168. 168 would be 3. 3/56. And 3 does not go into 56. Goes into 60. Yeah, okay. 8 and 3/56. Check are answered. 4F. 7. Oh, my math was off. Oh, my adding was off. That's what's going on. 7 and 55/56. This here did not eat 171. That's what happened, I'm assuming. All right, let's take a step back here. Let's try to get in my head. 40, 60, 100, 140, 149, 157, 157, 165, yeah, that's 171. 46 plus 28 plus 48 plus 49, 170, okay. 171. What? 3 and 3 remaining out of 56. Why? 2F. 8 and 56. 2 or 3, 4F. That's wrong. Gosh darn it. Okay, so where did I go wrong then? 28 times 2. 7 times 8. 8 times 7. 3 times 4. Maybe that's... Oh. 3 times 14. 42. This is 42. Which would make this 4 less, which would be... Jeez. 167, which would make this 7 and 55, 56. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Errors. Small errors. That's totally normal. All right. Last few questions. This video is super long, but that's okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is super easy. This is just going to equal 1, subtract 5, and 5, 6. Subtract 5, 6. It's just going to equal 1. Thank goodness. 5b. LCM, lowest common multiple is, yeah, gonna have to cross multiply. And we'll have to use this sixths. So let's add it in there now. This is the first time we have to do this today. So we're gonna go 6 times 6, which is 36, and then we're gonna add that here. So it'll be 37 over 6. So we'll rewrite it, and then we'll do our multiplying. So 37 over 6 minus 1/4. You know, I probably don't need to do the whole group, but I'm going to. So let's go times 4 times 4 times 6 times 6, which will equal 37 times 4. So 30 times 4 is going to be 120 plus 7 times 4, which is 28. So 120 plus 28 is 148 over 24 minus 6 over 24. Oh my gosh. Which is equal to 142 over 24. Now 142 divided by 24 is going to be 5. 24 times 5 is equal to, this will be 5 and 22 over 24, which will be equal to 5 and 11 twelfths. Oops, not minus 11 12. 5. Let's just rewrite that. 5, 11 twelfths. That's my answer. And let's check that answer. 5B. 5 and 11 twelfths. Decent. All right. Hey, look at this. Boo! Same denominators. This is just going to be 4 fifths. Nice when that happens. All right, let's do our rewrite this in improper fractions. Multiply, then add. So 4 times 3 is 12. So this is going to be 13 thirds. And this is going to be 7 times 1 is 7. 7 plus 6 is 13 sevenths. So we have 13 over 3 minus 13 over 7. Let's cross multiply. Times 7 times 7 times 3 times 3 is going to be equal to 791 over 21. Subtract 39 over 21. 7 times 13 is 91, right? Yeah. So let's do that. 91 minus 39. All right, so let's say 91 minus 40, and then add one more to it. So 91 minus 40 is going to be 51. Plus 1, 52. 52 over 21. Now let's subtract two groups of 21. 2 and so 52 minus 42 is going to equal 20. No, 10. 10 over 21. 2 and 10 over 21. D, 5D, yes. Okay, so this is 3-step. Subtract, subtract. So really it's this number, subtract both of these numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just combine these two numbers here and then subtract it. And these combine super easy because it's like just add the two. So path of least friction. So I'm going to start with adding these two together. 2 and 2.5. So it's going to be, my equivalent statement will be 4 and 3/5 minus 4 and 1/2. Now, cross multiply times 2 times 2 times 5 times 5. This is going to be another equivalent fraction of 4 and 6/10 minus 4 and 5/10. 5/10. So my 4 subtract 4 and my 6 subtract 5, they cancel out, and 6 subtract 5 is 1/10. That's my answer, 1/10. Okay, I'm going to treat these two the same way. This next one, it's going to be this number subtract these numbers, or you could do like a parentheses, those two together. Or we could just, oh, what? Oh, that's why. Oh, got it. Okay. Well, it's because we have this 2 here. I was like, this is going to be negative. No, it's not. It's not negative. All right, so we're going to go. We're going to add these two numbers first. And so it's going to be equal to, well, whatever. Let's not add those two and just go through it the other way. Let's make it unnatural. I can't even think of what it's called right now. I'm tired. The fraction that's bigger on top. What? Oh my gosh, my poor brain. All right, 2 and 4. 2 times 4 is going to be 8. And then we're going to add that 8 to the 3 to make 13. To make 11. 11/4. Now, we're going to multiply 4 and 7. So this is going to be times 7 times 7 times 4 times 4 times 7 times 7. So we want to make all of these denominators the same, and we have 2 4s and a 7. So cross multiplying is going to look a little bit weird. 11. Okay, let's write our equivalent statement. 77 28ths subtract 16 28ths, subtract 49 28ths. Okay, let's put these two together, because we're subtracting both of these from this, okay? So it's going to equal 77 28ths subtract 59 65 28ths, which will equal 70 17 12 28ths 12 28ths, and 12 28ths can be divided by 2, which gives us 6 14ths. Oops. 6 over 14. What goes into... Oh, it's 3. And it's divide by 2 again, divide by 2 again, which equals 3/7. 3/7 is our answer for question 5F. 5F. 3/7. Holy smokes. We did it. I made some errors in there, but remember, we're always learning from our mistakes. It's just part of doing math. It's why you check your answers before you hand in that test. You just got to do it, you know? I really appreciate you sticking around this whole time and you watching the video. Remember, if you haven't followed us on Instagram, GB Gaming, my students and I are working on this channel, working on this thread. Find us on YouTube. Come and play with us. We're going to start doing electronic intramurals. Check us out, GB Gaming on YouTube. And otherwise, take it easy. And remember to keep mathing it